Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be filling out my monthly December calendar and the first paycheck for December. So, what I'm going to be doing is filling out the monthly. So let me go ahead and write the dates in really quick. So 1 and the 31st is on a Friday. And I'll fast forward through this part. So okay, so we got our dates in. So now I'm just gonna go through and fill out our monthly bills basically. So let's see. So on the first we have the mortgage, and it's $835. I don't know, how many of you know this or not, but our mortgage, I take half from the first paycheck, half from the second paycheck, and then that goes towards my next month's whatchamacallit, bill. Sorry, I totally blinked there, y'all. Okay, and then we have Sephora, and then I budget 102. Now the budgets I do for these, since they are like a month ahead, like I'm filling this out in the middle of November, I'm still paying like my bills. So some of these, like my credit cards, they are lower than what they were the month before, because like they're paying off. So each month it's like a different total, or not total, but balance due. So once, these days come up, then I'll kind of go back and, not gonna fit. Then I'll go back and do like the right amounts. As of right now, I don't really overpay, just because I'm trying to get like my finances in order. And then I'll go back and then once I get that in order, I will start paying more towards debt. So that's kind of where I'm at. I don't know if you've seen my my video for my second paycheck for November, but I kind of explain how like our budget like really fell off the beginning part of November. So for December, I'm really trying to get back on track as far as financially, and just have a better month, end it strong, so that we can start off with the ground running come January. So that's kind of my goal. We did, I mentioned this in my second paycheck budget with me for November, but we had to dip into our sinking funds, like all of it. So that's gone. So I'm gonna try and start rebulking that up this month, December, and then continue that into the new year and just start fresh basically, because I really messed up a lot the beginning of November, and I just didn't have my finances straight. But we will get it all worked out. It's okay. You're here on this journey with me, and I really appreciate y'all. As of right now, I have 63 subscribers, and y'all, I didn't even think I would ever hit like 10. It's not even really about the subscribers. It's just a lot of this is just keeping me accountable, getting it done, doing it, just keeping up with my finances, because before this, I wasn't really hyperly aware of my finances. And I know that sounds bad, but I wasn't. Like, I didn't check on them, and that's why, like, I got into so much debt, Like, I have so much debt, and a lot of it was just because I didn't keep up with any of it. Like, I just would swipe the credit card if I was like, maybe I'm running low, I better not, use my debit card. And surely enough, I was like in the negative on my debit card so much that I was having to use the credit cards, and that's honestly no way to live. So here's to a new year. goals this month is going to be in strong. So, and I chose red and green because, you know, Christmas. And honestly, I've never been more glad to not live close to family. I know this is going to sound bad, but since we live in Maine, because my husband's in the Coast Guard, we don't live close to family. So since we don't live close to family, like December, Christmas, we're really not going to be doing gifts for many people besides like immediate family, like my parents, his parents, siblings. That's it. And even then it's going to be like just little stuff. I mean, honestly, I'm probably gonna have like $100 budget for everyone, so just little stuff this year, so that way next year I can save up, and you know, save up for it and actually have the money and not have to worry about going into debt for Christmas gifts. So, well, more debt for Christmas gifts. So, okay, so real quick, so you can see I listed out all of my my payments, my bills. Everything in red right here gets paid with this paycheck. Same thing down here. Everything in green gets paid with the paycheck on the 15th. So it just makes it visually easier to see. I mean, that's really the only reason. It just makes it easier to see what's getting paid. Usually as the payments come, I come back and like at the end of each week, I'll mark off what got paid to make sure it got paid. A lot of these are on automatic pay. So that's auto pay. I really need to start, that's not auto pay. That's auto pay. That's not auto pay. Verizon's auto pay. Sorry, I'm just going through this. I need to start marking it down so that way I remember which ones I got to go back and pay. I'm missing one up here. I'm missing the city one. I was like, there's one missing up here. What's going on? Okay, so auto, that's not on auto pay. So that one's not. This one is. Okay. So you can see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that aren't on auto pay. These 5, so city I normally do have on auto pay, but I had to take it off because like for the month of November I wasn't able to pay it. But I am gonna go, so with this next paycheck I am gonna go back and pay it. It's gonna be a late payment, but at least it's getting paid. And then so I have to take it off auto pay. And CMP, I had it on auto pay, but whenever my bill came out, instead of paying when the bill is due, it would pay when the bill came out. And it was like messing up my entire budget. So I had to take that off auto pay, and I'll just pay it whenever like the due date's coming up, because I don't know why I was paying like when the bill came out instead of on the due date. It made no sense. So there's that. So now we're going to go ahead and fill out budget for the first paycheck. So this will be December 1st to December 15th. We have paycheck, and then we budget for $2,400. All right. And then, so I'm going to go ahead and I'll just fast forward through this part for the bill names and the dates. So you don't have to sit here and watch it. So as you can see, I got the bill names and the dates in here. So I'm going to go ahead and enter the amount. So we got $835. Now I'll always round up as far as like when I'm budgeting. It just makes it easier for the sakes of numbers. And then I always come back once we get paid to fill out the actual amounts. So once we get paid, I'll come back and fill our actual paycheck. And then what the actual bill amounts are, so that way it can, like if we get paid more, I can allocate that money somewhere else. So that's just kind of how I do it. I know everyone does it different, but this is kind of what helps me stay on track. I rather, I say this in every video, but whenever I do one of these, I rather under budget for what like my least amount of my paycheck I expect to get is. And then so that way if I get any, if there's whatever's extra, I just allocate that money to wherever it needs to go. Now this month I am going to put my cushion back in. I didn't for my end of the month of November, the second paycheck, because I needed that extra money to allocate it to my envelopes. So let's go ahead and add all this up. So cushion doesn't get paid anytime specific, but it is $100. So we have $835 plus 102 plus 6 plus 81 plus 150 plus 150 plus 289 plus 17 plus 79. So that is $15.59, and then plus okay, $15.59 plus 100. I mean, I could have done that in my head. It's $16.59. Okay, so let me go ahead and just redo this really quick. Okay, perfect. I got the same amount, $16.59. Now the reason I put this in brackets, in parentheses, is because all my bills I transfer into a bills account. So I have my regular checking account that my paycheck, that my husband's paycheck goes into. And then once we get that paycheck, I have an automatic I have an automatic transfer. I usually do it a couple days before we are expected to get our paycheck. I set up an automatic transfer to go into our bills checking account, and that's where all our bills get taken out from. Since I've done this, it really, honestly, guys, it helps me so much not spend our bill money. So that's just something I started implicating maybe a couple months ago, maybe starting like end of October, early October. Y'all, life changer. It really cuts down my budget, not cuts down, but like shows me what money I have to work with after all of my bills are paid. So that, y'all, huge lifesaver. So, okay, so we have 16, let me see how much we have left. 1659 minus 2400. That leaves me with 741. All right, just making sure that's correct. Okay, so the leftover 741. Now we do groceries. We have gas. We have spending. And we have pets. So we'll start with pets. I am going to do, let's do $56. So I'm doing 56 because for pets, I just do it once and yeah, it's done with. Their food's about $55, so 56 is fine. So once that's paid for, they're good for the rest of the month because their food usually lasts them a month. So minus 56, that leaves us with 685. Gas, I'm going to do, all right, let's do spending. So spending, we'll do 100. That should be 585. Groceries, we're going to do 200. 385, and gas, honestly, 200. And that leaves us with 185. So that's 556. So let me just do the math really quick. What is it? 741 minus 556, 185. Yeah, okay. So with gas being so high, we really need a high budget. My husband commutes to and from work, so we will use all this up, if not more. Groceries, that's kind of average for us. My son is moving off of formula onto like regular milk. He just turned 1, so we're gonna be making the switch to regular milk, and he's gonna be eating more food. So this may go up come our next paycheck on our second paycheck of December. That's probably gonna go up. Spending, I'm hoping to not spend this, but you never know, so I have it there for spending. And then pets, I already explained that. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. Hopefully my frame's still. Okay, so now we can go on to our singing funds. So, I don't really have, so I have like my holiday singing funds binder, but I don't think I'm gonna fund any of that. I'm kind of looking at funding our heating oil. Heating oil is very important. Our propane, and then what else? Honestly, I may just do those two, y'all. Because I'm not gonna start. So like I said, I've had to dip into my challenge money. I'm just gonna start over my challenges come the new year. But heating oil and propane are super important to have during like winter, because that's what heats our house. So heating oil, I'm gonna do 165 because I need to get that filled, and I'm probably gonna do it December. And then propane will be, what is that, 20 bucks? Should be. Let's see, 165 plus 20, 185, yeah. Singing total is 185, leftover 0. So, honestly, this probably isn't, all I'm going to stuff is probably going to be the propane for the 20, because I budget low, so I'm expecting at least 50 extra bucks, and then that's probably just going to go to this, so that way I can get 100 gallons worth of 50 gallons worth of heating oil, to hold us over till I can save up money, to, get it like totally topped off. 50 gallons, usually with just me, my husband, and my son, is fine. When we have people over, guys, we're burning through this oil, because, our heating oil heats our hot water. Like, it heats everything in our house. It's our heating source for our baseboard heating, and it heats our hot water. If you couldn't tell, all this is new to me, y'all. I recently we just moved up north. Like, we're from Texas. We don't know any of this. So, it's just, it's been a learning process, kind of figuring it out. And I know heating oil, like in the dead of winter, gets really expensive. So, next paycheck number 2 of December is probably, a lot of it's going to go to heating oil. I'm not going to lie to you. It's probably going to be propane and heating oil for a while, not for a while, because there's only 1 month left, or, December. So there's only a couple weeks left of the year. But a lot of it's going to go to heating oil and propane, any extra income we have. And then, till we get them topped off. And then once we get them topped off with just us, we're fine. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. So, sorry, I kind of just rambled on there. It's just, I'm so not looking forward to paying all this heating oil prices. Are any of y'all from up north and, have to deal with heating oil and propane and snow? I'm excited about the snow, but then I'm not. So, we'll just see. So, anyways, guys, I'll stop rambling and cut this short. Well, not short, probably long, but cut this off here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all of y'all being here and just supporting me through all of this madness, kind of getting through it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.